Compare a standard podcast intro to the first 15 seconds of the Cannabis Bible. Most shows use a flat, generic jingle. This one feels heavy and layered, creating a physical sensation that lingers. Modern audiences are surrounded by audio branding every day. We usually treat these sounds as harmless background noise, rarely considering how a specific frequency might be exerting a physical force on our nervous system. From a studio in Miami, the show's host, the High Chronicler, claims his signature intro is a psychoacoustic sacrament. He describes it as a sequence engineered to shift the listener's physiological state before he even begins to speak. We are going to rip this 15-second track apart, layer by individual layer. The goal is to see if we can find the scientific mechanics behind the claim, or if this is simply a creative use of sound. To find the answer, we have to look at the track not as a piece of music, but as a set of biological instructions. We'll start the teardown by soloing the foundational layer of the mix, a low, thick, pulsating bass drone. This hum is built on a specific neurological trigger called a binaural beat. The mechanic uses cognitive dissonance. Through headphones, different frequencies play in each ear. To resolve the mismatch, the brain creates a third phantom frequency. Here, it starts at 14 Hz, mirroring alert beta waves, then glides to a meditative 6 Hz. This programmed descent nudges the central nervous system toward a state of receptivity. It uses math to mimic the heavy, relaxing onset of a potent indica strain. Now we can layer in the melodic and rhythmic elements that sit on top of that foundational drone. The production team had to solve a unique translation problem: how to take the chemical profile of a plant, its aroma and physical effect, and map those traits into digital audio. Their solution was a sonic cipher. Myrcene, named for physical relaxation, becomes a heavy 40 Hz sub-bass hum. Limonene maps to bright 12 kHz chimes for mood elevation. Linalool becomes warm synthesizer pads for anxiety. Finally, pinene balances sedation with sharp staccato percussion for focus. These specific sonic equivalents act as engineered triggers, tricking the human brain into feeling physical effects. Finally, we'll solo the subtlest layer, a series of organic ASMR-style textures buried in the background. Synthetic frequencies are effective for brainwave manipulation, but they lack earthly context. Without a grounding element, the brain perceives the sound as artificial. To fix this, the mix incorporates hyper-realistic Foley sounds, the crisp snap of a cured stem, bubbling water, and the sharp strike of a flint. These organic anchors bridge the botanical data with the listener's sensory memory, completing the physical illusion. When we combine the isolated stems, the binaural drone, the terpene synthesizers, and the organic Foley, the track functions as a single harmonious unit. The High Chronicler includes a specific warning: these soundscapes are simulations. They cannot replace the experience of the plant itself or the guidance of a physician. Once you see the underlying blueprint, the track's internal logic is impossible to unsee. Every chime and drone is a calculated trigger for your nervous system. This approach suggests that media design is moving towards targeting the body's involuntary responses directly, rather than just competing for conscious attention. In this specific context, sound design functions as psychoacoustic architecture, using targeted frequencies to attempt a biological tune-up of the listener.
What was I?